How not to get discouraged. All of us deal with discouragement in one form or another throughout our lives. Discouragement covers a broad range of concepts. Being discouraged means being deprived of confidence, hope, or spirit, disheartened, daunted. In any time of our lives, no matter who it is, there are many times when we become discouraged. We know we shouldn't do that, especially while doing what is the right thing to do, because overcoming discouragement is a guaranteed success. And so, in order to not get discouraged, number 1, do not expect a reward from others. People feel bad when they don't get rewarded by others. But can people repay you for everything? They cannot. Even if you receive things from others, you are not going to receive much from them anyway. You're rewarded from somewhere else with unimaginable things. This is something that you must surely know. And there's another thing. In the course of your life, you get discouraged looking at people and comparing yourself with them, or because people don't live up to your expectations for them. But don't be discouraged because your time have to come, not that person's time. The best people can do is give you food to eat, give you a hug, and call you often. That's it. That doesn't solve big life problems. It only makes you feel better. But the real solution, the fundamental solution, people cannot teach you that. Number 2, think from a different perspective. The conditions that you set in your life are extremely small if you look at all the things you have received. It's like you do as much as a needle and somebody rewards you as much as a tunnel. Then what's that ratio? How much bigger is that? It's millions of fold. You are rewarded thousands, millions times more from the very beginning. Don't be discouraged as you're doing what's good. Don't give up, don't quit, because when the time comes, you will reap many things. You receive through other people and also through the environment, through nature. There are tens of thousands of different ways that we receive amazing things in our life. Number 3, even when climbing an extreme cliff or walking an extremely treacherous path, you can feel great joy as much as you persevere and endure. Also, you feel goodness and hope, joy and excitement that last as much as you suppress rage, anger, hot temper, feeling wronged and being upset. If you stop along the way saying that it is hard, then the hope, joy and excitement will leave as soon as you stop, and everything will end there. Number 4, there are times when it's difficult, when you are fighting with others, when there is argument or conflict. Then you get discouraged. They are people, so they will cause you to become discouraged because they are not perfect. You can handle it, just forgive, keep calm and carry on. Number 5, you get discouraged when people block you powerfully and you're thinking, what is this? So remember, even if you get discouraged because of people, do what you need to do no matter what. Just do it. When things don't work out, we become discouraged and looked elsewhere. Don't be discouraged, don't be disheartened. As you are doing what is right, as you are doing good, don't become weary. Don't quit. Of course, once you win the gold medal, you don't get discouraged. But before that happens, there were lots of times when I was discouraged. I'm sure that there were times like that for you as well. There was this great person that was discouraged because he was really poor when he was young, and there was just no way to solve this issue as he was living in his hometown. People have to have even some thread of hope to hold on to, but he didn't even have that. So when he was constantly hungry and starving, he couldn't help but be discouraged. What he wanted didn't happen, so he couldn't help but give up. He was discouraged because of the environment. He was discouraged because of his parents and brothers. They were not interested in him and they would only criticize him and rebuke him. All of those things just left him with no hope. But still, he thought, don't be discouraged, because when the time comes, his dreams will come true. Because his hunger didn't last just a couple of days. He wasn't poor just for 1 or 2 days. He was poor for 10 years, 20 years, so he could not help but be discouraged. When you're poor, when things are difficult, when you're living in a rented room and you're studying, you live your life being discouraged by various things. That's why, do not be discouraged. When you're doing what is right, don't be discouraged. Don't be disheartened. When you keep doing it, you are able to go beyond what you expected, and you are able to go to the next level. 2 Thessalonians 3:13 says, "And as for you, brothers and sisters, never tire of doing what is good." The key point is this: don't be discouraged no matter what happens. Even if someone tests you, don't be discouraged. Things will not always meet your expectations. There are many things that will make you feel discouraged, but don't be discouraged. In the right time, it will happen. Haven't you gone through this in the past? A lot of things were discouraging, but they were resolved. It turned out so well like this because you didn't get discouraged. All the rewards are hidden so that they can be given to you when the time comes. So instead of becoming discouraged, have hope and do it to the end. Thank you so much for listening. Please give us a like and subscribe for more.